are you doing?
Just taking pictures to sell van. Thinking about giving up. I don't think, to be fair, I don't think it's for me, this courier game. So yeah. I think we should. I'm going to try and sell van to a better courier. Yeah, is what it is. It was fun while it lasted. So yeah. So yes, as you see, another Monday, another fine day of meetings, progression. That's the key, innit? Progression. How you progress through anything. So yeah, another quality day today. That meeting, that last one, was class. So yeah, Phil, if you're watching this, mate, brilliant. Really, really good. Let's see how this progresses. I think we can also do something as well. So now we're off to networking some more at a run club. And then yeah, we can see what happens. Let's do this. By the way, if you don't want to do all three, and he's off. He's flying. Let's do this. 3 laps, 3 loops. So guys, we completed the 5k in sub 30. So we did it in sub 30. Cabad. I'll put a screenshot of what it is. But now, let's get a mix on. Let me tell you, I could not do that. I could not do that in the morning. Jesus, that was loud. That was loud. Go on then. Ooh. Let's get this done. Let's get into it. Tomorrow's been cancelled. So we won the quote for the client, but tomorrow's been cancelled for safety with the snow coming. So oh baby, oh it's thick. It's a thick baby. It's a thick mama. Jeez, that is thick. That is some thick juice. Let's get it. So, before I go on my collection, I thought I'd talk about something that is something that's been on my mind for quite some time. But I wanted to put it onto the channel as like, this is how I'm thinking in like 2024 to see in the future. Is if it's still the same, I do. And it's really helping me understand if something's working, if something isn't working, and what's the point in doing something. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So what I mean by that as well is when I'm on the road and you're sitting there bidding and you don't know where you're going to, or you don't know where you're going, you don't know if you're gonna get a job out, what's the point? So like, where's the purpose and the benefit of doing that? If it's just to make a living, then what's the point? Because it's just more stress and hassle. Because you're actually burdening yourself, because you're more pressure on producing the work than you are actually connecting the work, if that makes sense. So I came up with this like framework, and it's something that I followed for now some time, like I mentioned. So basically, it is. I found my pen as well. But what we've got is, so you've got half in the middle, so you've got half the business that goes into a product or a service. Now, how do we market that? So how do we market and advertise that product or service? And also what I mean by marketing is like, what's the offer that we're offering? What's the service that we're offering, that we're providing, that the customers want? Not what we think they want, what do they want? So what is the product and the service that they want? That goes into the marketing. Then the marketing goes into qualified leads. So qualified leads. So if we have 100 leads that come through the website or through our WhatsApp or through our emails, we have 100 leads that are incredible, brilliant. Out of 1,000, we've got 10% that are qualified leads that actually want our service. Some will say it's too cheap, some will say too expensive, some will say perfect, some will say no, we've got someone else, some people might say it's too cheap. I don't know, who knows until we figure this out. And then what happens is it then goes into the infrastructure system. So it goes into the infrastructure system, then from there, that's the team. So that's how do we process the leads that are coming through. So how fast do we get the quote across, how fast do we make the sale, which then leads on to the sales conversions. So how many jobs have we done that's converted? So if we have 100 inquiries, 10 are brilliant, right, how many of them have we converted and how many of them are happy to reorder with us? So then we go into the budget. So what's the budget to resource? So after we've done all the sales and everything, how much do we have left as a company to grow again? Because then once we've got that, we then have a strategy that we can work off to go again. So then HAF, product and service, can we then improve? Can we then improve the product and service to then put into a better marketing offer, to then put into better leads, which then helps more people, which then we can create a better team, which then makes more sales, and so on and so forth. And then right in the middle, which is very important, data. So what is the data that you're capturing? So what is the data that you're capturing that benefits the business? Podcast recently, and it said, data, behavioral changing data. So what is the data that changes people's behaviors? So what is the data that moves the needle that you can measure? Because if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And then what happens is that the data then gets collected. So for example, we've got 4 staff now. So the 4 staff that we've got, how can we collect the data that they need to make their job better? That's the game. So now what we do is then we improve the product and service. So how can we make it so frictionless that people can put a quote through for our website? How can we improve that? Then that will lead on to better marketing because we know that the customers already want it. Then it leads on to better leads, better infrastructure, better sales, more budget. More budget means that we can live. So yeah, on to the next clip. Let's do this. I've got a pickup in about an hour. So I've got a pickup in an hour for a collection for a drop tomorrow morning, which is very, very close. But it's a drop tomorrow morning. And this week has been very quiet because of the snow. So I spent a lot of time marketing, organising admin, things like that. And I've been doing this. So I've been working on this. Because if we've not got leads, so this is how it works. If you've not got leads, you're just working in marketing. If you've done the product, you've done the marketing, but you're not getting any leads, your product is shit. So, or your marketing shit. Now, if you've done the product, you've done the marketing, you've done the leads, but you don't have any infrastructure, you're not going to get any sales because you can't convert. If you're selling too cheap and you don't have any budget, you can't promote. So, whiteboard wisdom. Let's do this. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, Lord. We are on the way to Hope Valley. Very, very close. Very close to me, but this is an engineer meet. So, meet an engineer here. It is -3. Good Lord, it's cold. Right, let's get this delivered. Nice and quick. It's only half an hour away. Yeah, bit of a strange one, but we can't get up. So, can't get up on site. Whew, them rough terrains. So, yeah, so wait down here, and now hopefully I can get this delivered. And then the spares come back down to me. It is cold, by the way. -7 up here. Jesus. Jeez. It's cold. But yeah, let's get this done. Whew. Oh my God. Good Lord. It is cold this fine Friday morning. But we are onto a winner. So we have got 2 freight forwarding to 2 subcontractors, and then we have got 1 that I'm taking. Then I've got a telecoms job to drop in the morning, then straight to do this job. It's now, it's now 4:40, 1 degrees. Oh, it feels like -5.
A few moments later.
Oh, so silence speaks for itself. Yeah, I'm recording this a second time because the first time was a bit emotional, not teary or all like that, just a bit like baffled by what's just happened. So I mentioned I got the client work, so turned up in the morning, and someone had put a fake. Someone's gone to the lengths to get a fake email address, to get a fake of a business, to get a fake setup. Is that they've put the quote through, the system's worked for us. We've then gone on CX, and I've gone on CX, got 2 drivers, so I've got myself, someone I work with local now, who's just joined CX with me, who's just joined CX, not with me, David, and then another guy, RAF, brilliant guy, and I've turned up, so the delivery didn't even exist, like, it's fake. So I was gonna like rant and like laugh and joke, but it makes, like, I can't all I can do is laugh about it, because I don't get what you've gained. Because what could have happened, so what's happened is that we've turned up to site, because we've turned up to site and the site doesn't, the team doesn't open until 8 o'clock. They thought we were robbing the place. Generally, they thought we was robbing the place. So we turned up to site. I've walked off, and David's was left behind. And they turned up, like, the owner's done, like, he's protecting his business. Like, he thought we were robbing the place. Like, it's mad. It's mad. Like, what? I don't know if it's someone, I think it's someone who's seen me on social media, on like YouTube. It motivates me. It means I'm doing something right. Because if you think I'm a threat, you're at the point. Because let me tell you, if it were to get a price out in the next 6 months, you're gonna know all my pricing is gonna be out there. So I'm gonna tell you every single penny. Because what we're creating is not like the norm. It's not the norm. It's a connector between businesses and couriers. It's not the norm for us to do what we want to do. And again, I'm baffled. I'm baffled about, it's fucking, it's blown my mind, because I already had a job. So I already had a job going to Liverpool, so it's not put me out. Financially, yeah, I'm put out because I paid the drivers, but not the driver's fault. Incredible. CX did everything that he wanted to do. I got two class drivers, like, that was, and I'm sat there thinking, like, what have you gained? Like, this is what I meant in the last few videos. Like, I hope you're all right. That's all I can say. I hope you're all right. Because what you've done is you've shown me massive gaping holes in the business. Boom, been filled today, been recovered today. So we changed the system, we changed the website, we changed the service, we changed all of it. You showed me massive gaping holes that's cost me pennies in the grand scheme of things. Madness. And this is why I have other businesses and other things going on. Brent before would have panicked, but I've had worse than this happen. Like, fucking hell. This is minor. This is tiny stuff. All the drivers are happy. They've been paid. Like,
Yeah, it's a little bit of money missing, but we've learnt more than we've lost, because now I've learnt to take different type of jobs. I've learnt not to take everything as I see it. I've learnt I want certain types of contact details, and it's all a learning curve. Again, I'm not perfect, but to go out your way to do what you've done, I hope you're all right. Genuinely, no hard feelings. I hope you're all right. I know that the police might be involved. That's just what I've heard. But I genuinely, like, now I've calmed down. I hope you're all right. Genuinely, because if a guy from Sheffield with a young family wanted to do well in business, wanted to build a business, has affected you to the point where you need to create a brand new email address, put a fake thingy through, associate with a new business, like a business that now we are connected to. So now the business that we went to, the driver that I'm working with, he's using his business and I'm using my business, and he's put the contact together. So we're already speaking to the directors. So what you've done is you put me in front of more businesses. Oh my God, honestly, like when you sit and think, why is society fucked? It's because in the UK you can't win. You cannot win, because there's always someone trying to do you over, always. And it's madness, because I genuinely hope you're all right, because there's more than enough to go around. There's more than enough to go around. But I genuinely hope you're all right. Just because I have a point of view that's X, Y, Z, doesn't mean it's going to hinder you or whatever. Like, if you see that as a threat, I'm doing, like, I'll take that as a compliment. What you've done today, I take as a compliment, because why would you do it? Like, it's mad. It's mad. I hope you're all right. Genuinely, that's genuinely. I genuinely hope you're all right. Because once you flick a switch to someone who's wanting to build a business and wanting to do this for a long period of time, once you flick that switch, you basically give me ammunition to want to succeed now. You've added to the fuel to the fire, because I'm never giving up on this game. I'm never giving up on this game, because it's just what I like to do. I'm obsessed with it. It's all I do 24/7, and I'm gonna make mistakes, but I love learning from it. The connector of businesses, it's not gonna be based on who's the cheapest and race to the bottom and fucking hell, he's taking my work, and like, the fuck, like, I shouldn't be saying this, but I don't want anything to happen from the guy or the woman. I'm only saying guy because the guy put himself as Tom. So that's all I know. Put himself as Tom. But you've done it as a Google Mail, man. You've done it as a Gmail. So you've done it as a Gmail. Once you've done it as a Gmail, there's a footprint whether you delete the emails or not. You've left a footprint because you've gone on Google to search for a website. It's on Google. Like, you've left a footprint. Like, don't do dumb shit. Don't do dumb shit to good people. Yeah, my intentions are good. I've got a good heart. Like, don't fuck about with good people.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
Oh, yes, people, let's get the bags. Oh God, weather's shocking. Yeah, let's get the bags. Yes, people, so, yes, as you can see, this is our cleaning business. So, as you can see, all the bags there. And this is only probably a third of the bags that we've got, or that we have to deal with.
why we initially got the van. But after what's happened this week, I thought, fuck it. Now it's time for me to say how I think and say what I feel. What's mad is that I shouldn't have to be, when I hear the words like credibility and things like that, like let me just explain something, what happened and what I've learned. When we first properly got into business, like we looked at properties, we did that, and we didn't like that it was stop start. We looked at, my partner was doing the cleaning already and that was doing alright. Then we looked at other bits, so we looked at different products that we could sell. Didn't like that. And I wanted a business that was A to B, paid and done, so I could buy more properties. That was the plan. And then, is there any space and time for me to do the trading? Because let me take you back. Let me take you back to what happened to us. So, pre-COVID, so in and around COVID, when COVID, we were doing 6 figures. So me and Megan, my partner, was doing 6 figures, over 100 grand profit, by the way, profit. But me and my mindset was poor. So I didn't have the right mindset to deal with the income. So that's why you don't see the nice car, the bloody nice house and things like that. It's because I didn't understand two things: leverage and cash flow. 2020, 2021, including jobs that we had through COVID, etc. Jobs that we had, things that we were doing, we did 6 figures. 2020, 2021 to 2022, we sold the house, did 6 figures again. Crypto, things like that, we did 6 figures again. Now, I over leveraged, I rushed every part of the business on the cleaning side, and it became a mess, an absolute mess. So we started afresh. So that's when now the van was free. We set up the team where the van was free for me to learn another business sector, which is the logistics and courier work. After what's happened this week, I could not give a fuck what anyone's got to say. If you're taking what I'm saying on this channel and using it in a malicious way, like my day or me, for the sake of me being honest about an industry, you're a fucking idiot. If I can put this in the right way, I am passionate about not necessarily after I've had the money and I've had the nice car, like we had a Merc, but I realised that's not the game for me right now. I need to learn so much more and be so much better. That's not the game for me. So I need to get so much better at my craft of business, and I like who I'm becoming in business, not necessarily the things. Like they're a Brucey bonus, obviously. Who don't like things? But who I'm becoming is way better. And what I'm learning. And who do I need to become? Who do I need to become to achieve the things that I want to achieve? Is the key for me. Like, I'd rather have a life of at least a tribe than a bunch of regrets. I don't really give a fuck what anyone thinks. Don't give a fuck what anyone thinks now. We ain't fucking going anywhere, mate. We ain't going anywhere. I'll tell you why we're not going anywhere. Because HAF Logistics is part of the internal structure of what we want to do. Now, whether you like it, whether you believe in it or not, whether you like the crypto side or the fucking Wolf of Wall Street side, go fuck yourself. Honestly, go fuck yourself. It's so fucking dumb. Stick to your own shit, stick to your own path, stay in your own lane, and do your own shit. Fuck me. Too many people. This is the problem with this country, right? Or life, or the world. Too many people get involved in other people's shit because they haven't achieved out in their life, and they sit there and regret everything that they've done because they've not built enough. It's fucking dumb. Stick to your own shit. Stick to your own path. Do your own bollocks. Because until that, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And I'm only saying it like this because when you're putting a small family business, which is the courier work, which and the meetings and I'm having meetings to fucking learn. I'm having meetings to learn the industry. If you took some time to actually want to learn your craft, you'd meet better people than you.
you wouldn't do mile after mile after mile after mile and think you're fucking getting somewhere because you've earned more. When really I'm learning more speaking to the fucking business director at X company, the other business director on LinkedIn at X company. I don't need to fucking tell you who they are for you to say, oh, at least Brent's getting somewhere. No. But then you want to sit and maliciously put me out of my way over the Snape Pass, which was snowy as fuck. Like, put 2 drivers at risk with the owner with a baseball bat. Fucking dumb. Dumb shit like that is why there is no point in me playing small when there's dumb shit like that happening, just because I want to put it on here. I don't want to listen to any other fucker that wants to tell me how I should do my content and how. Go fuck yourself, make your own fucking channel. Make your own channel, do your own shit. I'm gonna build the best logistics company that I can build. The most efficient, the most profitable, and one of the most profit sharing companies on YouTube. Trust me. So if you're an up and coming driver, or you're a driver that's switched on, that's got the shit together, they don't want to fuck about, they just want to deliver shit, I'm gonna put my email address underneath, and I put a waiting list, and then any work that I get, we'll talk. I'll make sure that everyone's either on CX or things like that, because as well, CX gets a bad rap, and I get it, it's got its flaws. If you don't have to work CX, it's fucking simple as fuck. If you're overdoing it and overcooking it, and you're not learning the craft, look at yourself in the mirror and have 20 minutes. Have 20 long hard minutes minimum in the mirror and go, what am I doing wrong here? Because CX is going to have its flaws, CX is going to do this and all the other apps. But if you're sat there making excuses for all these other apps, then you don't know what they are, you don't know what they're for. Don't be in the industry, don't be in the game. Go learn the fucking craft. And that's what I'm doing now. So when I'm having these meetings, and we're having these conversations, we're having these talks, it's because we're meeting people that have done it bigger, better than me. So that I can just learn. I've learned, it's not just a fucking pick up a parcel and move it. There's about 15 different individual services that you can offer. Yeah, but anyways, that's my rant of the week. Time to change things up. Time to be a bit more abrupt on the transparency. Time to stick to my lane and go all the fucking. If you want to win, come with me. If you want to go second, fuck off somewhere else. That's the way I feel. So let's bounce, people. Every day's a school day. Every delivery matters. Let's bounce.